back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is February the 9th, 2022. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be transplanting some seedlings here. And I want to talk to you about why it's important to transplant your seedlings. The roots are starting to come out to the bottom. And what will happen is because we're in February, if I let these in this container, it will actually stunt their growth and it will slow them down on growing, flowering. They won't develop and mature the way that they should. So you can see we have some more here, and we're going to be taking these out of the flats here. Now this here is Feverfew. This one here is the Virgo, and then this one here is White Stars, and over here is the Chrysanthemum Golden Balls. So you can see the flowers, the seedlings here, they're really growing for me. And I would just want to make sure that we get them planted here and get them into their larger containers. So my mom is busy filling containers up over there. And I'll show you some that we already have transplanted. So we've been pretty busy getting seedlings transplanted here. This here is a bunch of yarrow. And we have Feverfew here. And we have more yarrow. And we have more Feverfews over here. We have the golden ball chrysanthemums. We did get the second crop of the Corpius transplanted here. That was a second crop that I did, a later crop. And those were ready to be transplanted, so we got those transplanted. And more yarrow and more Feverfews there. So we were taking these and separating them out of the containers, which I'm going to be showing you is how we do that, because we're going to be separating them out of the flats. I like to grow my stuff sometimes in flats, especially seeds, if I don't know the germination rate or if I want a lot of them, because I can get a lot more plants, little seedlings in those flats, and then just divide them out and put them in these containers here. So these here are the Virgos. We're going to be transplanting these out of here. This is a Feverfew variety here. It's supposed to be beautiful white flowers. So I'm going to be trialing this one here out this year. And you can see the root systems on these. So these are definitely ready to be transplanted. So we're going to be getting these separated out here. So, we're big on recycling containers. So these here have been already cleaned up and they're ready to be planted. These here are shorter. And then you have your square containers, and then you have your deep containers. You can use like recycled containers here. This one here was a sour cream container. We put holes in the bottom of it, and we're going to use it as a planter because, like I said, we're big on recycling. So if your plants are really small, you want to kind of go with a smaller container. If they have really deep root systems, you want to kind of go with a deeper container. So we're going to get these transplanted here. So my mom got the seedlings out of the flat here, and she's gently separating them apart there. You will break some roots on them. That's just kind of one of the things that will happen with them, but it will actually stimulate the roots to grow more. Now you don't want to like rip all the roots off, but one of the things with Feverfew is it will produce roots on the stems, and you can like take cuttings from it. So you can put the stem down a little bit deeper in the soil if you choose to. You just want to make sure you remove all the leaves that would be beneath the soil surface. She's just separating two of them apart there that are pretty close together. There we go. And she has her little container here. This is about a 3 to 4 inch container. Just taking some of the lower leaves off there. There you go. The roots sticking out there. Now our soil is warm. You want to get that leaf out of there.
Okay.
If a leaf happens to fall in there, that can rot and it can cause problems. So we want to make sure we get the leaves out of there. So our soil was nice and warm. We have it in the greenhouse here, and we had it on the heated floor. So that would be nice and warm for us, and so that we don't shock our seedlings. Go. And you do want to label them because we're growing a lot of different varieties. So we're going to get our labels stuck in there. Now we are going to water these till water runs out the bottom after we're done getting them transplanted. If your soil is really dry, go ahead and get them watered. Sorry, go ahead and get them watered right away. But this soil is kind of moist, so we have some time to work with it.
I'm gonna get up my air pocket here.
Yeah.
There you go.
So when we water these, we water them till water runs out the bottom. Helps get out the air pockets. And we'll do that later on because I want to get in here and help transplant. But yeah, just when you water them, just go ahead and water them till your water runs out the bottom. I don't recommend a real harsh water for them, just like a gentle little watering can water, or you can use like the shower or the mist on the water hose. But just, you know, keep them moist after that, and be good, and they'll grow for you. So I'll show you what else we already have transplanted. We have some winged everlastings here. These were transplanted a few weeks ago. We did an experiment. We used these here transplanted into Miracle Grow, and these here are transplanted into the Beyond Peat organic potting mix, the all-purpose stuff. So we're gonna see which one here does better. This here's the Miracle Grow, and this here's the Beyond Peat stuff. So this here is Dusty Miller here, and you can see the roots are coming out the bottom of this one here. So these need to be separated out, and they need to be moved to individual containers so that they can continue to establish themselves and keep growing. And you can see, like back here, this is another feverfew. This here's the white stars. I had multiple ones that I put in a container. So when I transplant these, or when these get transplanted, we'll be dividing these out in the same way, because I like to have like one plant per thing. But if I don't know the germination rate, or like if I'm trying to save space, I'll put a few more extra seeds in, and to make sure that I have what I need. And I do have videos on my channel for how to start the winged everlastings, the feverfew, the golden ball chrysanthemums, the corpius, status, a whole bunch of different stuff on my channel for seed starting, and you can check that out. You can check out, I have a bunch of playlists on there from seed starting to when they flower and how to harvest them, the flowers. So you can check all that out on my channel. So, if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That's as I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description to my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!